Welcome back. Where's my headphones? I can't hear. Here we go. I can hear. Welcome back to Farm Sim 25 with Rude Man. We're back in Montana, and I've made a few changes. Apologize for Tuesday. About 9 o'clock in the morning, we lost our internet and didn't get it back till about 7 o'clock that night. So I don't know what the problem was, but they finally got it fixed. Thank you, Scorp. Hey, Jared, how you doing? How's everything going? There's Andy. Hello, Andy. Yeah, I couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Scorp. Cheers has first round. Scorp has the first round. Did I say Cheers has the first round? Cheers and Scorp, they kind of go together. Jared, what's up? So it was kind of a boring day with no internet because, think about it. Computers don't come with disk drives anymore. And, everything's online. So if any game you get, you've got to go online to start it. All right. Think about Steam. You can't play a Steam game without going to Steam and signing in. So all of my games are that way. Cheers, Andy. So literally the only game I had that I could play without logging in was this game, Farming Sim. So I went into Farming Sim and I copied this farm right here. I copied it onto another save game, and I just started playing. I just stuck a ton of money in and started buying everything I could buy and harvesting everything I could harvest. That's kind of what I did. It was kind of boring, but it was okay. Scorpion's hungry. I just had panda. I had what was it? I had beef and broccoli and some kind of noodles. I can't remember what they call them. Today's Chris' birthday, 17 years old. Oh my God. That's incredible. Hey, look, we've got Christian Taylor in. How's it going? Yeah, so I'm sorry about Tuesday. There's nothing I could do. I mean, it was literally 9 o'clock, and they said it wasn't going to be back till 3. And I thought, well, there goes the live stream because, I won't be able to get on until 3 o'clock. Well, it'll be like 1 or 2 in the morning for everybody in Europe. And then it didn't really matter because about 2 o'clock, I got another message from, you might wonder how I got the message. They sent them over the phone. So I got a phone call from my internet company, and they said, changing plans. We're not going to be back until 7. So I don't know they never did say what the problem was, but it damn well took them all day to get it fixed, but that's okay, I guess. We're going to Olive Garden for this birthday. I haven't been to Olive Garden in forever. I'd have to go clear to Portland, and I don't want to go to Portland. People are getting burned up and cars destroyed and riding in the streets, and I don't know what the hell's wrong with these stupid people. Anyway, we won't get into that. Let's see here. I got that going. I guess everything's going well here, so I can get started. Power was cut for half of my city for about 3 hours on Tuesday. Yeah, that was the same thing happened here, only it wasn't the power that went out. It was just the internet. But I guess Tuesday was just a bad day for gaming. I thought I could play Red Dead, but because I don't have Red Dead on Steam or any of that. But the problem is that Red Dead themselves won't let you play the game until you log into the social club. Well, I can't log in, so I couldn't play. So literally, I didn't have any games to play because all my games are Steam, other than a few that I might have. But every single one of them now is you don't own your games anymore. They tell you that. They tell you that now. You don't own your games anymore. You have to log into them and get them, and if they don't want to give them to you, tough titties. You just spent your money for nothing. Chicks for free. Money for nothing, chicks for free. Let me talk about what I did do. So, let's see if I can remember everything. Oh, there was an update today. Fortunately, I checked a couple hours ago to make sure I wouldn't have any problems today. And there was an update. So a couple of things got changed around. There was a couple mods I needed to redo. Let's see. This mod right here had a bunch of changes on it. Some bug fixes and that stuff. And I read a little bit about it, but it really didn't matter to me, so I just said heck with it. Okay, let's see. And let me get flight involved here. And we'll get out of this. And let's see. First of all, let me fly around and see what we got going. Okay, we got wild chickens floating around here. Look, we've got eggs growing. I got beef cattle down here, and I did buy some more. I bought some red ones. I don't know what those are. Limousines, I think. I bought some red ones. I got some black Anguses. We used to call them, when I was a kid, we called them Black Amoses. And there was a restaurant called Black Amos, or Black Angus. We called that Black Amos, too. I put in some poo-poo here, which you can see there isn't any yet for some reason. I think I just put that in, so they haven't had time to poop yet. I need to get some straw in here, I think. Or maybe I did. Maybe I did. And get some feed down here. I'll check on that in a minute. But so I added some cattle. And then, let's see. This is ready to harvest. I got some cattle down here, and as you can tell, there's plenty of poop down here I can move. And I got slurry to pick up. I don't remember adding cattle here, but I could have. I just don't recall. But I should have some milk here. Let's see if I've got milk going. This is the Big Sky, which is my main home here. And as you can see, I don't have any pigs here, and I don't have any sheep here. I do have chickens, and I've got the cow barn with the Black Amoses. Really? Really? Where's the other ones? I thought I had some red ones down there. Oh, this is that's the other farm. Okay, so this is, I've got milk cows and I got baby milk cows. So by the time these children grow up, so I can milk them, I'll have 250. But I do have some milk. There's straw, there's manure and slurry. So everything's working on this farm right here. Everything's working. And they got plenty of food. So that's good. So that's that. What else we got? Copper Creek. I did go to Copper Creek. I don't have any sheep. I haven't bought any sheep or goats yet. Santa Cat? Who's playing Santa Cat? No birthday memes, but... oh, I don't have a birthday meme? Hey, Patrick's in the house. Mr. Johnson, how's it going? I'm doing good, thank you. I spent 10 minutes apologizing that I couldn't get on Tuesday because the internet was out. There's the limousines that I bought, and they're in Copper Creek. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Copper Creek is the other farm that I bought. And I didn't put chickens on that farm yet. I did put some porkers in, though. So I got 250 porkers on Carper Creek, and I'll go show you that in a minute. As you can see, there's slurry, straw, and manure, although there's no straw, no manure. And they do have food. And then we're back to Big Sky. Okay, so let's tootle on down there. In my other play, I was telling you I was playing this on Tuesday because I couldn't do anything else. This is the only game I could get to work. And I bought this field down here. Now, I don't own it here. This is somebody named David. And I put this all on alfalfa, and I started mowing the alfalfa. About an hour later, I barely had all the way around the field, one swath, and then up and down this way, maybe 3 swaths after an hour. So if I actually buy this field and put it in alfalfa, it'll take me 4 or 5 live streams to get it harvested. So what I did, my problem was that I used that forage harvester, and I have the 2 TARDIS trailers, right? Those TARDIS trailers only hold like 100,000 each. So this would get halfway down the field, and the trailers would be full. And then I have to stop what I'm doing, drive it down, put it in the silo or storage, whichever the case may be. I did actually put a storage right there. Right there is a Maurice, although it's not a Maurice anymore. It's a Stevie mod. But I said, this isn't going to work, because when I got back out on the field and I said start over where it left off, it wouldn't do it. It would go out and it would start trying to mow everything that it had already mowed. And I said, well, this isn't going to work. So here's what I did. Well, while I'm here, let me show you. I put piglets here, although you can't see them because they're microscopic pigs. I don't get why they made the damn pig so small. But there you go. They look like rats out there. So I put them, and they need some straw and some food, I think. But I did put a poop thing in right here so they can poop. And then, Andy, be careful. I put some limousines in down here, and I put a poop thing in here. It's kind of in the way, but the problem was I didn't have any place where I could put it that it didn't interfere with either the feed or the straw, and or was on really crooked land. So I just stuck it right here as they go out to the pasture. So there you go. Now, let's see, what else was I talking about? Oh, what was I doing? Let's go back up to the field, or the farm, or whatever we're talking about. What's that? Lumber? Let me get sidetracked. Squirrel! I'm not actually sidetracked that bad. Okay, what I did was I went in and I modded the TARDISes. Now, the TARDISes have several selections that you can make when you buy them. There's several options you can do. I didn't change any of those. I only changed the ones I'm actually using. So I'm using the full TARDISes, the 2 of these, and I changed them to 1 million each. So this will now hold 2 million. So let's get in there, because that needs mowing right there. Do you call it mowing or harvesting? I guess it's harvesting, isn't it? Because I'm not really mowing it. I'm kind of thrashing it. All right, let's hire somebody here. We hired Matt. Matt, go to work. Jared leaving already? All right, Jared, have fun. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. So as you can see, it's blowing up a storm and it's barely putting anything in there. So these will hold 1 million each now. So they should be able to do, I don't know, a quarter of the field before it gets full. Maybe not, maybe an eighth. But still, if I do buy that big field and put alfalfa on it, it's got to go. I didn't speed it up though. I probably should have done that. But it's going pretty fast. It's going 16 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. So yeah, I modded that. So there you go. Okay. I think I did something else. I don't remember what it was. I did some modding, and I don't remember what else I modded. Okay, this one, soybeans, and they're growing, and they're 100% fertilized. All right. That one's being harvested. This one is barley growing, and it's 100% fertilized. We've got grass that's already harvested, so it's just growing. It's only 50% fertilized, so I might want to fertilize this. And this one as well. This is the same thing. Then I bought this field, didn't I? Nope, that's Katie's field. And that's David's field, so I guess I'm done down here. And that's Katie. Is Katie related to David? And then Walter sneaks in there with one. All right. Okay, this one is my field. No, this one's Walter as well. What the heck? All right, this one? All right, here we go. This is corn growing, 100% fertilized. Barley growing only 50%, so I need fertilizer on the barley. And sorghum growing 100%. Now this is Walter over here. I'd like to buy this field because it's a good sized field, but I don't know if I have the money. And then this is my field, and it is barley also 100% fertilized. This is my field. No, it's not. This is not my field. This is Noah. He took a little bit of time off of the ark to do some farming. So this is 0% fertilized, and it's not even seeded. So we got that to do. We already looked at this one. This one is sunflowers. Odd. I don't remember doing that. This is Walter. So we're done. This is it. Walter owns more farms than I do. All right, what's going on here that he stopped whatever he was doing? Oh, it looks like these guys didn't want to play together. All right, let's get him off the field. Oh, he got a new bow. Christian says got a new bow. He's got to go try it out. Well, thanks for stopping by, Christian, if you're still here. I'm just using this guy's farm for a parking lot. All right, what's going on here? Oh, this is weird. All right, let's finish this field out. Dang it, I went over too far to the right. My God, it goes through the lime fast. Look at that. Wow. I'm wasting the heck out of it. Oh, I did something else. Ah, shoot, I knew there was something I was forgetting. I worked on the production site. Went through and modded several of the silos and the TMR mixer to unload faster. Yeah, I meant to do some of that. I did mod some stuff to unload faster, but it was equipment. And I still don't know if it was good enough. Gee whiz. I can't afford this lime. This lime sounded like this slime. This lime. Or I'm going to mention it a couple of times so that nobody's confused or says that I didn't say anything. I'm leaving Sunday for a week. We're going to go spend a week in the summer weather. It's in the 90s where my condo's at. It's going to be hotter than hell. And for the last several years, we've been going in March and April, and so it's been actually snowing there. So it's like right on the foot of Mount Baker, which is a ski resort area. Why do I keep turning the engine off? Because I'm stupid. Changed them to 55K. Unloads plenty fast now. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to have to do that. I think the last time I finished off, it was 38K for me. And I still wasn't sure if that was enough. I don't think it is. But let's top this off, and then we're gonna swap out our fertilizer. And then I'll show you what I forgot to tell you. Now, I don't remember where I was supposed to go either. The two grass ones and barley. There's a barley field. God, I hate that. Why did I do that? A barley field. It's one of my pet peeves when people pronounce words funny. I can't tell you how many times I hear somebody talking about real estate. Real is real. It's not phony. It's real estate. But they say real estate. I can't tell you how many people say that. Real estate. It's almost like when they say mayonnaise instead of mayonnaise. Look at the damn bottle. It's M-A-Y-O, mayo. But people call it mayonnaise. And it bugs the hell out of me. Okay, this is not it. This is corn. But I just did the same thing. I accidentally, instead of saying field, I said filled. And people do that too. I'm gonna plow that field over there. Some people say button instead of button. Button. Only they don't put the T in, the button. Or mountain. Mountain. Button. They take the T out for some reason. They do that a lot back east. All right, this is the one. Oh no, not lime. It's not lime. It's fertilizer. Dang it. I see how this thing's doing. Yeah, it holds a whole lot more now. Sweet. I may have to change it to 2 million if I do get that great big field. Because I don't think 1 million per trailer is going to do it. I almost hit my house. Now I gotta find my fertilizer. What did I do with it? Oh no. There it is. Chickens are making eggs. All right, let's build this up. It's barely barley. Barley, I like the word barley. I don't know why. A lot of people do. Carol does all the time, and it just bugs the hell out of me. And she's tired of me showing her the battle and showing her it says Mayo. They don't call it the Mano Clinic. They call it the Mayo Clinic. All right, there we go. Let's go to work. We got chickens. You're in the road. $94 here. Been a mild summer so far. I'm sure August will be nasty. Did I hear something about a flood down there? A really bad flood? Where was that at? It wasn't near you, was it? I don't listen to the news anymore. I don't watch TV anymore. So I don't know any of the news unless somebody, oh, did you hear about what happened in Texas? What, they got hot this summer? All right, who's working? Hamish McDougal is going to do some fertilizing here. Yeah, well, my foster mother says squash because she says wash. I need to do some washing today. And she's Italian. So right today it's 66 here, and it's mostly cloudy. It's not even sunny out there. And where I'm going this weekend, right now it's 78, and it's supposed to be a cool day for them. The high is 87 at 4 o'clock. Then where my foster mom lives, in the Yakima Valley, it's 82 right now, and it's supposed to be 90 by 4 o'clock. They've been having temperatures up in 90s the last 2 weeks in where I grew up. I just know it's too friggin' hot for me. All right, so this guy's, Hamish is doing a job here, so we're going to jump out. We're going to jump out, and I'm going to go show you what else I did. There was something else I did. And it's over in the production area, so let's fly that way. Patrick, think of it as hell on earth. I know. I tell Scorpion that all the time. That what's it like living in hell? Texas. It's just Texas. Okay, I put a mushroom factory in right there, mushroom factory in there, and I put a sell point here, and I still have my other stuff. It seems like there was something else I did, but maybe not. I thought I put something else in. No, I guess not. Maybe I thought about putting something else in. Okay. Yeah, that was it. Just those two. I got the flour mill mushroom thing, but I need water for that. So let's go find. Where's my water truck? There it is. Trampling my own fruit here. I need to pick up some vegetables, take them in. I need to get some, I think I've got some kimchi made. And I need to get some stuff. I think I've got most everything for making whiskey. I know I've got enough stuff to make beer. So we'll work on that as well. That guy's gonna regret parking his truck right there. I'm gonna be ramming that thing every day. Ram-a-lam-a ding-dong. Hey Matthew, how you doing? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it. How's your summer going? Oh, yeah. There was that bad, huh? I need to go. What did I miss? I missed something. Hey Frank, how you doing? How's your day going? All right, now I gotta figure out where's my factories at. Adele Heed, now I'm following. Thank you, Adele. Let me get you a tractor. Everybody that follows or subscribes gets a free tractor. Day's going great. Thank you. I appreciate the asking. Let's see. I'm looking for... There it is right there. Okay, so that's it. I was going to head that way, but that's not right. I've got some oil to pick up, though, I think. There's your tractor. Thank you. It's the biggest, baddest tractor we could find. And it's free. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hey, there's a stagecoach. Okay, this is a tough place here. They've got, for some reason, they've got cars parked in the back of the building, and you can't get around the building. You have to back out the stupid scale here. Day's going good. The stream is off to a usual start. It is relaxing. When I was working, I used to love to come home and just grab a tractor, start plowing or something. It was very relaxing. And this is the type of game. Okay, there's enough room for this dump truck to get through, but wait till I take the tanker through. This is the kind of game that is easy to play. It's relaxing. And you can play it while you're watching YouTube or watching TV or watching a movie. Because if I stop to watch what's going on in the movie, I'm not going to get killed. Nobody's going to sneak around and shoot me with a gun. It's not like a first-person shooter. I'm not flying a plane, and it's not going to crash if I pause to see what's going on the movie. All right. I don't know why this is here unless I put some barley in. I'll check in a minute. Let's run around and get that water put in. Well, I don't stream on Twitch. I stream on YouTube. I'm really not. I don't consider myself a streamer. I don't think I'm very good, and it's not my favorite thing to do. What happened here? There we go. But thank you for saying so. Yeah, I don't. I've been streaming for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, but I've been on YouTube for, 10 years? Something like that. 12 years. Yeah, I think 12 years I've been making videos and stuff. Need medication? Oh. Andy's going to go for a drink. Anyway, I started my Twitch account, I don't know, 10 years ago, but I don't stream. I never did. I didn't like to stream. But interestingly enough, when I started, it didn't take anything to become a partner. I was a partner on Twitch, and then I stopped logging in, and I should have kept going because they dropped my partnership on Twitch. So when I started actually streaming every week, I had to start over. And I don't have a lot of people following me over there, because I don't use Twitch. I never stream on Twitch. I have a system that when I stream on this third-party program. That third-party program then shoots to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So when I'm streaming, it's going out to YouTube and to Twitch at the same time. But I'm actually streaming on YouTube because I've got I don't know, 5,000 some subscribers. I can't remember, 5,300, something like that, subscribers on YouTube, but I've only got a couple hundred people following me on Twitch. So I don't stream on Twitch. I stream on YouTube. The odds of anybody watching me on Twitch are slim and none. Usually when I do a stream, it's maybe 1 or 2 people on Twitch. And those 1 or 2 people, one of them is me, because I've got another computer running on Twitch. And then Andy comes in on Twitch every once in a while, because Andy's one of my moderators. So he'll jump on Twitch just to make sure everything's going okay over there. I don't consider myself a streamer because, again, I don't think I'm very good at it. And I don't like doing it because when you stream, you usually have to keep a schedule. And if I'm not feeling well, either physically or mentally, I'm not going to do a good job on a stream. Plus, I sometimes say things I probably shouldn't say. And sometimes I talk about subjects that are a no-no. During COVID, I never stopped talking about how bad the whole situation was. I didn't care. I only had 200 followers. What are they going to do? Take my channel away from me? I don't do this for money. This is my retirement, my hobby. So if I don't make any money on it, I don't care. I'm just doing it for fun. I'm doing it for fun, and I'm doing it to chat with people that may like what I'm doing. And I'm 72 years old, so I don't care if my channel's growing or not. Okay, I needed some water for the mushrooms. Well, thank you for saying so. Hey, Boyce is here. Hey, Boyce, long time no see. How you doing, buddy? Hey, kid, how you doing? What's up? Not much. Summer's here. But, no, Adele, I thank you for saying that. It makes me happy. I'm glad somebody enjoys what I do. I've been doing this, like I said, for about 12 years. Well, 2013, whatever that makes it out to, 12 years. And I've often said that, thank you, kid. Kid gets a free tractor. I've often said that, I do a lot of games. Like I do Final Fantasy. Nobody watches it except for me. I'll run a video just to make sure it's worked okay. I got one guy, when I miss a Final Fantasy video, he asks me why I didn't have one out. There's your tractor. Thank you for the sub. It's easy to drive away. It's the biggest, most expensive tractor we could find. Anyway, I've always said if one person's watching a video that I'm doing, I'll keep making them. And it's pretty much happened now. I don't get that many. I used to get, well, on Farmer's Dynasty. The first episode of Farmer's Dynasty has something like 76,000 views. I'm lucky to get 10 views now. But like I said, I'm not trying to grow my channel or anything like that. And I just do it for fun. And it doesn't matter whether one person or 100 is watching. Really. I don't. It's good. It's all good. All right, there's the water. Now, let's see. Let's go back to Jack Daniels and see if they need water in either the beer or the whiskey. Did Andy survive doing it Rude Man way? Doing it farming Rude Man way? You survive, Andy? Andy said he needed medication. Now, I'm hoping it was just a pill or something. I hope it's not a colonic or something like that. Okay, if you want to invite, just type in !! Discord, and it'll pop up an invite for you on Discord. I had to have help with that because I don't do much on Discord. I don't know how. Which is kind of funny because I've got about 6 Discord accounts. but I use them for my other games, like Elite Dangerous. Some of the other games I play. Where's my factories? I think I lost them. So I have a Discord channel for each one. There's one for Red Dead Redemption or some other game I'm playing. It's easier to keep them separate. And he's still busy popping pills. Don't pick on Hamish. Oh, well, congratulations, boys. And I wouldn't be too sure if it's the last one, unless you did something to make it so. I only planned on having 2, and I got 3. Let's see, did I do... I did the water. Let's check the beer place. Anyway, congratulations. That turn looks a little sharp there. Let me go this way. I don't need to weigh it. All right. Where's the water go? Doesn't the water go in here? There it goes. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. A baby boy. I like that. 3rd and final. Wow. I can't believe it. I remember when you had the first one. Has it been that long? Oh, man. Time flies, I'm telling you. All right, let's check with this and see what's going on. We've got... what's happening in the cannery? Did we, oh no, why is this on 100%? No. Put that on 300. We've got chili peppers, garlic, Napa cabbage, and spring onions. Did I not activate this? Well, I thought I'd have some kimchi, but I guess I don't. Huh. All right, well, we'll get that running. Is it running? Status running. Okay, cost per month. Storing. Okay, 300%. Corn dryer. I need corn. I know I need corn. Okay, this one is not running. Set that at 300%. What's the matter that I don't have everything running here? All right, let's activate it. It doesn't run itself. Oh, I bet that's the new one. Okay, this one's full. So we got to empty this one. Jack Daniels is, we got a little bit of water, enough. We need corn, regular corn. So I can't make whiskey. Where's the beer? Beer, water, and barley. Okay, so I need barley, and I think I've got barley. Let's just set this guy aside, and we'll go check. All right, gonna head back to the farm here. Okay, Adele, no problem. Okay, to a watermelon. Don't bill me 2 years ago that you had a 23-year-old. That's not. Well, I'm glad you know, but I'd be upset. I'd be really upset to know that I had a child that I missed his whole childhood, or her. Oh man, I would be devastated if something like that happened. I know it wouldn't, because I know that I hadn't, I've only been with my wife for 46 years. But still, that would have upset me so bad to find out I missed my child's childhood. Don't blame me, lives in Maryland. She lives in New Hampshire. Over the last 2 years, I've gone up there and seen her 7 or 8 times. She's been down here twice. She'll be 26 in October. Wow. Wow. That's something else. Jeremy, how you doing? Yeah, that is a crazy story. And sometimes it's strange what life throws at you. Of course, you got to remember, I'm from a generation where stuff like that wasn't just something you threw around. You wait till you get married. I mean, I didn't grow up a prude or anything like that. But, I grew up through the 50s and 60s. And in the 50s, you didn't necessarily, it wasn't that free and easy, despite what the rock and roll songs used to say. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Never considered it free. I need to get a seeder down there for that field. I got my equipment spread all over the hills, half acre. My property doesn't even belong to me. Whoa, and these things steer home. All right, see if we got any barley. I hope, no, we don't. Oh, man. Well, I guess I got to wait for a harvest. Let's get the planter. I can't jump to the planter. Come on. All right, I'm gonna throw barley in that field. I think. take my half out the middle here. The boys have to leave. You're on diaper feeding control. All right, boys, man, it's good to hear from you. Congratulations again on your happy family. I'm so happy for you. Take care, buddy. Now we're gonna switch this to, what did I say? Barley? Hire a worker? Hey, Rob's gonna do some seeding for us here. Don't Bill Me says, smoke cigarettes, never done drugs, never had the money to do it. Don't drink because my dad drank enough for both of us. Yeah, I've never smoked, drank, or chased women I couldn't catch, which now has me down to walkers and wheelchairs at my age. But I didn't not smoke, drink, or do drugs for any kind of reason. I don't like the taste of beer, so I didn't want to drink it. If I don't enjoy it, why would I drink it? Wine, I drank a glass of wine one time. It made me sick. And any kind of hard liquor like whiskey or vodka or anything like that, if I tried to drink it, my throat would close off and I'd gag. And I'd gag it back up again. If I ever did get any swallowed down, it would come right back up. And I thought, well, what the hell's the deal with that? You know, so then I found out when I graduated high school, I did get drunk for the first time in my life. And I decided that I didn't like it. You know, a lot of people drink, do alcohol or drugs for the buzz, for the feeling you get. I hated it. I hated the buzz. I just couldn't handle the fact that if I drank or did something that affected me, that I couldn't talk right, I'd get up, go to the bathroom, and fall into the wall. I hated that. I hated doing anything that I lost control of me. And so that's the main reason that I don't smoke, drink, or do drugs. I don't like what it does to you. Besides the fact I know what it does to your liver and your kidneys, and I thought, why in the hell would I do that? Or your lungs. I never did understand why anybody would take smoke into their lungs. Why would you do that? You need to breathe. You need air to live. So it didn't make any sense to me. But the two main reasons about even alcohol are, like I said, I don't like the way it makes you feel, and I don't like the taste of it. I mean, if somebody gave me some vodka, I'd be, why don't you give me some of that kerosene and that lamp you get in there? It'd be the same thing. Why don't I go out to the car and drink a gallon of gas? It tastes the same. So no, I don't. If I go to a party, I'd rather have a Pepsi or a Coke or a 7-Up or a soda because I like those, which reminds me, it's soup du jour now, so we're going to look at having something sparkly. That's my only vice, is a soda once in a while. And so we're gonna take a look today. I do have a Dr. Pepper left, but I've been saving it for, a special occasion. Besides that, it takes Godzilla a couple months to get me some because he's got to go all the way to Korea. And I drink 7-Up in the evening because there's no caffeine in it. Dennis is here. Hey, Dennis, how you doing? You tried one of his cigars? Yeah, I got a story about cigars too. Tastes like dog duty. Yeah. Yeah, I got a cigar tail too. All right, I think we're gonna go with a do, and I'm gonna have a special one because somebody thought I was out of Baja Blast. It was Code Red I was out of. I got plenty of Baja Blast. So we're gonna do a Baja Blast today for soup du jour. I asked them at Taco Bell how they made their dirty Baja Blast. And all they do is put, well, I can't remember. Just a minute. So I went out and bought what they told me they used. It's this stuff. It's fresh vanilla. French vanilla. It's like a coffee creamer. And they take some of this and they put it in the Baja Blast and it makes it into a dirty Baja Blast. And now they're not selling them anymore. They only sell them a few months out of the year. And so they're not offering them anymore. So I bought some of that. I'll make my own. I'm not going to do it now. Pop a top, take a sip. Oh, that's so cold. Oh, and so refreshing. Anyway, that's what it does to me, and that's why I drink it. Right there. Dennis, how's it going today? You got drunk at your sister's wedding? I got drunk graduation night with 3 of my teachers, my female teachers. I got along well with my teachers. 2 of them were fresh out of college, first year teaching. Anyway, the cigar story. My stepmom, my mom died when I was 6 years old in childbirth of my sister, my little sister. My little sister's okay, but my mom passed. And so I had a stepmother. And yeah, I can. She's gone now. I can say she was evil. She caught my little brother and I don't remember how old we were, probably 9 or 10, something like that. We were in the back of the shed, in the backyard. We stole a cigarette from her purse, and we lit that sucker up. And we had that cigarette going like this. We'd take a little smoke in our mouth, and we weren't inhaling. We were just playing like we were smoking a cigarette. She caught us. There was a construction worker, contractor, that lived down the street, and he had a flatbed, 1-ton truck that he used to haul his lumber on, when he was out on a job. And in the dashboard of this truck was a cigar in a plastic wrap. Now, I'm from the Yakima Valley in Washington State. It gets over 100 in the summertime. Even now, as early as, June, it's been 93, 94, 97. But most of the heat of the summer, it's over 100. Imagine a cigar in the sunshine, in the dashboard of a truck for about 2 years. My stepmom, got a hold of this cigar and made us smoke it, inhale. Now, my brother was younger than me, so he got the first half. I got the stogie. And she forced us to smoke that damn thing till it was gone. And I would never been so sick in my life. And I never smoked a day after that. I was so sick. Now, when I got into high school, remember, this is the 50s and the 60s, they would roll their cigarettes up in their sleeve of their T-shirt and go down to the park. We'd go off school grounds, And we'd go down to the local park, and everybody'd pass a cigarette around, and we'd light it up, and man, we were cool. Well, I wanted to be cool. So I took a cigarette one day from a friend of mine. I lit it up. I took maybe 2 drags off of it, and I literally turned green and puked my guts up. And from that day on, I never touched a cigarette or a cigar or a pipe or anything like that, including Mary Jane, whatever you want to call it now. Just no way. And they didn't have anything like brownies or what do they call them other things? Gummies. They didn't have anything like that back then. So anyway, that's my cigar story. Alan, most of the people I know that smoke cigars don't even inhale. So it was rough and tough and tumble. Evil stepmother of the West. Yeah. Well, you guys know me. Most of the people that watch me know me. They've been around for years. They know what my personality's like. When I talk about some of the stuff my stepmother did, it downright evil. I mean, the way she treated us and how we were physically abused and that kind of thing. And I tell these stories, and then they know that as an adult I got along fine with my stepmother. And people would say, "We don't understand how you could even want to be around somebody like that." And I said, well, 2 reasons. One, my dad loves her. It's his wife. And I love my dad. And that's a good reason. The other one is, I don't hold a grudge on her. She didn't kill me. And I'm a serious believer in anything that happens to you in life makes you who you are. I've been asked over the years many times. Like I said, I'm 72 years old. I can't tell you how many times I've been asked in conversation, if you could change anything, what would you do? What would you change? You know, what would you change? Would you change anything? What would, you know? I've offered often immediately answered, I wouldn't change anything. Because everything that's happened to me has made me who I am. And you know, who's to say, had I not got treated badly like that from her, that I'd be successful in anything that I have done now, or definitely made me stronger. And then the other end of that is anybody that treats somebody else like that will be judged at some point by what they've done in their life. What did I just hit? That sign? Oh my God. That sign doesn't break away? Can I get around it? Holy smokes. That's a tough sign. I'm in trouble now. I'm a deep doo. Deep doo-doo. All right, I made it. Yeah, so people have asked me, did you forgive your stepmom? Is that how you can, spend time with her and stuff like that? And like I said, both her and my dad are gone now, but and I said, yeah, I'll forgive her. She's the one that has to pay for what she did. And me not forgiving somebody that's done things against me makes me the same as them. So, anyway, I'm pretty easygoing when it comes to stuff like that. I'm pretty easygoing anyway. It takes a lot to make me mad. An awful lot. I've had people ask me about that too. Why do you put up with that guy? He's such a butthead. And I said, because I'm a decent human being. Just because he's not doesn't mean that I have to be him. So, you know, if I pass him on the street, I'm going to stop and say hello, how are you? If he wants to say F you, I don't, you know, and walk away, that's his business. And they would say, why do you even try to be nice to that person? And I said, it isn't for them, it's for me. I'm nice to people because I want to be a decent human being. If they don't want to accept that, that's not my problem. Now you can see that these trailers are a bit more useful to me because I've got a 500,000. I got a 500,000 liters of alfalfa in here, and it's not even half full, that trailer. Well, it is almost half full because it holds 1 million. But I swear, if I buy that field that Scorpion has over there, field 61, if I buy that and I put alfalfa on it, well, anything, I'm going to change these to 2 million each. By the way, if you're using the TARDIS, it already has the mass script in it. I didn't have to put the mass script in, it's already there. All right, I'm going to take this alfalfa and haul it down to that other silo that I bought as soon as I remember where it's at. If I can remember. Oh, I know where it's at. It's down with where the oil plant is. I need to check to see if the oil plant has oil in it yet. Taking down all the signs. You love the smell of what'd you say? Cigars? I'll tell you what. I used to love. I had an uncle. I had two uncles actually. One of them was a cigar smoker, and one was a pipe smoker. And I used to love to go to their house. One of them would smoke those Swisher Sweets. They were. And the other one smoked something called cherry blend tobacco for pipe tobacco, and they smell. And cherry's my favorite thing. I love cherries more than any other fruit. There's very few fruits I don't like, but cherry's my favorite. Anyway, when I got older, I bought myself a pipe. And I bought myself some cherry blend. And I lit it up in the pipe. And it was awful. It was just friggin' awful. And all I could think of was, what is different between me going to my grandpa's house, or my uncle's house, and smelling that cherry smoke from either the cigar or the pipe? Well, the difference is you're smoking it. And so you've got the bitterness and the heat. You know, smoking a pipe, sometimes it's like chewing on coals. You know, they can be very, very hot, and can burn your lips and stuff. And if you're not careful, if you don't do it right. But I couldn't smell anything that smelled anything like it did when my uncles were smoking their pipe or cigar. I couldn't smell anything because you're sucking it in. You know, it's not the same. It was awful. It was hot. It was bitter, and I couldn't smell the cherry. It smelled like smoke. It literally just smelled like bad, nasty smoke. And I thought, I was so disappointed because I wanted to smoke a pipe when I got like it. I wasn't going to inhale it, but I wanted to just kind of puff on it once in a while and drink myself some brandy or something, you know, have myself a library. And then the only thing I ended up doing is having a library. I've got my own library. It's not huge, but it takes up a full room. And I always wanted one. Cost me a fortune in books over the years. And I don't do paperbacks. They're all hardbound books. You waiting on corn? Never smoked a tobacco pipe, just the other one. Yeah, well, I actually, outside of 5 minutes of trying to puff on a pipe, that's all I ever did. I was so disappointed, I tell you. I had my snifter of brandy sitting there, a good book on my lap, in a big, comfortable Ethan Allen leather chair, and lit that damn thing up, and it just burned the hell out of me and smelled like crap. What did somebody say earlier? Doggy pooty? Dog poop? So, Patrick, you got drunk at your sister's wedding. You didn't make a fool of yourself, did you? Of course you didn't. I'd have just puked on everybody. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to check my blood sugar before I start drinking a sugary soda. Normally I drink diet stuff because I'm diabetic. Sometimes my sugars are low and I can get away with drinking a regular soda. Well, somebody's pissed off, honking their horn. Oh, blowing up your rear. It's not, my sugars aren't low, but they're not that high either. So I'll be fine. I can handle this. I should have dropped the header. Is what I should have done. All right, I'm looking for what am I doing here? This isn't where I want to be. This is not where I want to be. What am I doing? I was looking for my farm. This isn't it. What the hell? Oh, geez, where am I? I'm clear down here, my farm. Oh, hell. My farm's clear up here. I missed my turn. I came down 87. I needed to turn right here. Oh, man. Oh, there's Judith River. That's what they've named the map after. Judith River, Montana. I didn't know that. Oh, put that away. All right, let me take out one of these signs here. I'll be kind. I won't take the signs out. I might by accident, but not on purpose. Now, if I can just get over this bridge without hitting anybody. Birthday dinner. Yeah, I wish I haven't been to Olive Garden in forever. I decided the best thing about Olive Garden is the breadsticks and well, I can't say I love the salad because I'm not a salad guy, but the breadsticks are good. I think this is my turn here. Are you on the road today, or are you working from home? Oh no. I can't get this thing. Can't get it to go straight. So yeah, again, just covering my bases. I will be gone next week, so there won't be anything except for I do have the Final Fantasy videos. I'll have one up on Monday and one on Friday, but nobody watches those, so. Except for, who was it? Was it Matthew? Matthew, are you watching Final Fantasy? Somebody asked me when I missed one last week. What happened? Anyway, I got enough to get me through a couple weeks, so I've been recording this week. There goes the Magic Man. Ice cream. He's not selling ice cream, I'll tell you that. You're at home? Wish I could go to Olive Garden. Wish I could be 17 again. I actually don't. Well, we'll see if how my laptop does. I bought a new laptop. I didn't spend a lot of money. And he's doing milk some cows. I didn't spend a lot of money. It's a cheap Asus. I shouldn't have said that. It's inexpensive. It's not cheap. It's inexpensive because it's got some good components in it for the price. I only paid $800 for it. And let's see if I can get this thing up the hill. So anyway, I'm gonna at least tomorrow, maybe, or Saturday, I'm gonna be going through it and getting everything set up. Making sure that any games that I might want to play are complete and updated. The drivers are all updated because I'm going to be going where they do have Wi-Fi, but it's not good. It's not real good. So I should be able to at least log on and get the game started, and at least have some fun. Yeah, I need to speed up the this is not fast enough. The unload. Because I didn't even have half a trailer. I shouldn't have sit here this long. Oh shoot, is this thing full? Really? All right, well, let's see if this, do I already have anything made here? Let me see. Holy smokes, what happened? That thing that tall? Oh man, this isn't gonna be good. Now this is interesting. Can I make silage out of straw? And corn stalks? Is that right? I might have to try that out. I didn't realize that. Okay, there's the alfalfa, but there is some silage in there. Let's get it. That doesn't look good. It's going in the trailer. Doesn't look like it is, but it is. And also, while I'm here, let me make sure that these silos have 300%. I think there's another fermenting silo someplace. I have to look for it. Okay, that's 300%. That's only 100, but it's full. So let me switch that to that. Okay, and then we'll get some more. So that's it. This one's empty now. And oh, was it still running? Yep, it's still running. It's 300%, and it's full of alfalfa. Chaff, clover, and grass. Okay. It doesn't say anything about. Well, wait a minute. There, right there. Corn silage. I think it's considering haylage, corn silage. I didn't see anything but corn stalks. I think it's calling corn, that windrow, I think it's calling it chaff. It's considering it chaff. I'll have to test it. I don't necessarily want to waste my corn making silage. But the corn stalks, I was asking, what the hell am I going to do with those? Maybe I got my answer. HP is good too. Are you talking about computers? My last one was an HP. I wore it out, but it only cost me like $200 or $300, and I only stopped using it because my kids lost a cord to it, and I couldn't find a cord that worked. Did I get the sign? Oh man, I got the sign. Let's take this alfalfa and put some in storage here while I'm here. Oh my God. Oh man, that was a drop. Holy smokes. Don't get high centered. What the hell? I don't know if I can change that or not. Really? Cheated into corn, huh? Corn silage is chaff. Yeah, I suppose it is. Left at 15? You left what at 15? I left home at 15. I had to get me a job so I could pay room and board so I could stay in school to graduate. So that's what I did. I lived out in the country, and there was a family down the road out in the country that offered me a place to live if I'd stay in school because they found out I was leaving. And I said, no. And they said, why not? Don't you want to stay in school? I said, yeah, I do, but I don't want charity. I said, if I could pay room and board somehow, I would consider it because I want to graduate. And so they fixed up a room down in the basement, and I agreed that I would pay so much a month room and board. But when it came down to it, they had enough work on their farm because their kids were little. They had enough work on the farm that I could do because that's what I was doing was farm work. And they said that was enough, that they couldn't afford to hire anybody to do all this work. And I already knew how to do it, so we just did that. What am I doing? All right, see if I can get that down. I don't know if I can or not. All right, that's better. Now let's do this side. I'll like try that. Let's go try that. See if that's any better. It's still quite a dip, but let's see if it's any better. Oh, that's much better. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, well, it is better. I hit something, but it's still better. Okay. I'll just have to slow it down. It's the edge of that cement. I could take the road down, but I couldn't take the cement down. Willow Lumber Company. Willow, isn't he that little dwarf in that movie? Bring me back a breadstick. I was watching some people driving through California in their travel trailer, and they would come into certain cities in California, and they would have to look around until they could find an RV park that was either fenced in or had security. They were gonna stop and just get a motel room for the night because they didn't want to really, they didn't want to really camp there. They were just getting tired, and there was no place to pull off the side of the road that was safe. So they were going to get a motel, and everybody at the motel looked out and said, "Yeah, you need to find someplace because anybody that's been spending time at the motel now." They're busting windows in, setting their cars on fire, and all kind of garbage like that. So these people had to look around. They found an RV park that had a fence and security around it. I don't know what the hell's wrong with people nowadays. And where in the hell am I going? I don't know where I'm at. Okay. All right, I'm okay. Straight up. Take a left. We'll be fine. Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you, Andy? Oh no, some guy's trying to get around me. Tough titties, buddy. Cool your jets, is that what they used to say? This thing only does 25 miles an hour. I might have to speed it up. Oh no, a school bus. Good thing I can drive through the telephone poles. Can't drive through the signs though. Oh, blowing out your exhaust pipe. There's my motor. I never did understand how you get any kind of enjoyment or happiness out of destroying other people's property. How does that make you happy? How's that? Oh, it was fun. What, destroying somebody else's property is fun? Well, they deserve it. They deserve what? Because they got a job and worked their ass off and, you know, buy a rig they can go camping in? Well, I don't have a camper to go on. Yeah, get off your ass and get a job, lazy butt. Okay, so where's my silo at? Did I pass it? I passed it. Oh my God. All right, I'm not going back. We'll get it later. I'm just gonna park this thing here for now. There goes the ice cream guy. All right, let's see. I don't have any barley. Where the hell am I? Ow. I just ran into that building. Okay. Oh, truck. There we go. Where's my truck? There it is. All right, let's collect some of this stuff up. Is this garlic? I can't remember. Chili peppers. Okay, what do we got left? Let's see, we got, oh shoot, they're making more. It's Lay's potato chips. Eat all you want, we'll make more. We're not getting enough cabbage, I know that. I think it takes more cabbage than it does anything else. I'm talking about the kimchi. Onions. Uh-oh. What happened there? What? I must have ran over a pallet or something. This one is kind of on a hill. I don't know if I can fix that or not. Yeah, these are onions. It's gonna tip me over. All right, now let's see if I kind of remember where my factory is. I think it's way down here. Let's see. Canning factory, yeah, it's right down here. Okay, so it's straight down. So we're off on the road again. You guys are awful quiet today. This is a truck I have to be careful with because it flips real easy. Can't make any sudden moves. Oh, jeez. We gonna stop or not? This is a dangerous road. You see how that tilts, that road? That would be an engineering mistake or failure. Okay, there are crossings. I wasn't sure. I've been across these railroads and for some reason I never looked to see if there's any drop bars, whatever they call that, crossing gates, crossing guards. But there is. I've been on several times where I came over and I heard a train ding, ding, ding. And I thought, well, where's the train? Because there wasn't any bar. I guess you can hear the ding, ding from a far away distance. Okay, now let me look at the map again. Is that going where I need to go? Huh. Okay, I want to get down. Okay. All right, I'm going to go down this road. And then veer off to the right when it turns, when it bends. The second bend, that was the first bend. There's my other farm over there that I was looking at, that I wanted to look at. To see if there's another silo. Okay, so I should be able to... whoa. Don't want to flip this thing. Okay, so I think I can turn here. Yeah, there's another farm there. I wonder if I can buy that. Well, I do have some money. I wonder if I can buy that and have a third silo. Fermenting silo. Company. All right, let's see what this is all about. Posted. What's that posted for? Is this condemned property? No trespassing. Hunting, fishing, trapping, or motorized vehicles are strictly forbidden. Violators will be executed. Well, who owns this property? Bison Ridge. Does it come with any property besides the farm? It's only had 173,000. Huh. Okay, what did we get for that? We got cattle, Bison Ridge cow stall, chickens, sheep barn, fuel, the fermenting silo, and a house, I guess. Ooh, it's got a corn dryer. So we get a corn dryer. That'll be our third corn dryer and our third fermenting silo. All right, sweet. So are we still trespassing since we own it now? Okay, it's got milking facility, corn dryer. Is there any kind of a silo? Oh, I mean a grain silo. Probably not. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a poo-poo station here again. They don't seem to put them in. You haven't built a greenhouse yet? Making money? Well, if you're making money, you don't need production sorted out. Anybody been looking at any new maps out there? Is there anything new out? I'm not done with this one. I'm just asking. Is British Petroleum, are they still a thing? Okay, I think this is my... No. Over there, to the left, maybe. I think this is it. Blue Dwarf, or as Addie would say, Blue Dwarf. Yeah, this is it. I'm already making something there. Okay, this is Blue Dwarf. Let me back up. Here we go. Let's see what it'll take. Wow, there's a lot of it wouldn't take. That's okay though. Let's put the straps back on. Oh my God, I've stored it. Oh, I've got some already stored over there. I did not remember that. Okay, let's see here. What do I have set up? Huh. I don't know. It doesn't, it's not. I'm not sure which side I'm unloading it on. Unloading side. Oh, it's you. Okay. And so it's on the left side. Okay, that's good. Let's do that. Unloading side left. Full truck material. Why won't it let me unload? It's not letting me unload. Full truck material type all tensions. Unload left shift I. Okay. There we go. All right, let's go. And everything we've got in there, and that's all the kimchi it made. That's all. It's not labeled very good. Kimchi's like a sauerkraut, isn't it? A spicy sauerkraut. All right, let's go in and look. Let's go look at the factory, canning factory. And we're looking at kimchi. Says it's activated. We got chili peppers, garlic, Napa cabbage, and spring onions. So it should be working. Status is running. Yeah, it takes a lot of cabbage. It's mainly cabbage with some peppers and onions and garlic. Mainly cabbage. Okay. We're off to see the wizard, I guess. I've got to remember that I have all that product stored there. Seen one in the States for a long time. They used to be all over the place. Because, you know, after retirement, I've been retired 12 years and I haven't been doing a lot of traveling. And I never was a big one for paying attention to where the gas came from. I just knew I needed it for the car to run. And I've never cared what it costs. Well, I shouldn't say it like that. I do care what it costs, obviously. If it's costing too much, you know, it's. What I meant was, I don't stress over what it costs because there's nothing I can do about it. If I want to get my car from here to there, I need gasoline. It doesn't matter what it costs. So whenever I go to a gas station, I don't pay attention to what gas station it is or what the price is. They always ask, do you want a receipt? And I always say, hell no, I don't want to know what I just paid. I have no interest in knowing what that cost me. I just know I need it, and it's too expensive. Yeah, somebody told me it's like a sauerkraut, only it's real spicy. Well, that would be the chili peppers, wouldn't it? All right, is this my... That's my whiskey place, isn't it? There was a tree right in front of this grate here. I took this huge tree out right here and put this cell point in. Let's see what we get for this kimchi. 2 pallets of kimchi gives me $3,853. Is that a good price? I don't know. Let's go check on the mushrooms while we're here. Let me cut this flight plan here. Go ahead and take a look. There's nothing here. I thought I put water in here. Really? Did I not put water in? I thought that's the first thing I did this morning. Maybe I have to turn it on. Well, bummer trails. Large mushroom. I put the water in. I must have had to choose something. I did, and I didn't do it. I didn't activate it. Well, bummer. Okay, let's change this to 300. 300. Here I was complaining about other people, you know, the way they pronounce things. To me, I do it on purpose because I think it's funny. But 300, we'll do that. And then activate it. That's the ticket right there. Okay, now if we go in there, we should see some mushrooms growing. Oh, you can see it out here. Look at that. There you go. Okay. Mushrooms have to be in the dark. Why would they have sunlight coming in here? I don't get that. All righty. Well, we've got mushrooms growing now. Does this work? Doesn't seem to do anything. There's a crank there, but I can't crank it. Even doesn't matter how cranky I am. Here goes Ice Cream Man again. Huh. Well, dang. Shoot, dang. Can't do anything with it. All righty. Well, it's time for me to go. Again, remember, I won't be here next week. And I'll see you when I get back. I'll have Final Fantasy up on Monday and again on Friday next week. So there'll be one on this Friday, one on Monday, and again on next Friday. And then I'll be back the following Monday. And then I've got another trip I have to take, but it won't affect the live stream schedule. So I'll probably talk about it. I got another high school reunion to do. My wife was a school teacher, high school teacher, and back in the day, and so her kids are all having high school reunions and wanting to see their old teachers. So I've been hauling her around for that. And you guys take care of yourselves, take care of your families, have fun playing games. Millions of mushrooms. They're not that kind of mushrooms, though. Too bad. Yeah. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Have fun this weekend, and talk for now. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it.